Let's teach you how to play Zyra. She's a very aggressive support in the bot lane that can easily be turned into an AP carry with just a couple of items late game. I'm going to give you some runes and masteries to work with, tell you the scaling order that I take, laning matchups, gameplay commentary, some of the summoner spells and the item builds as well. Good luck. For runes you can consider running ×9 hybrid penetration or armor marks, ×9 armor seals, magic resistance per level or ability power per level for your glyphs. For your quintessences you can take gold or flat AP quints if you want to play a very aggressive lane. For masteries I run 1, 13, 16, in the offense tree having improved exhaust, in the defense tree having the block which gives me more durability with the extra HP, and in the utility having more gold generation, a ward and a biscuit and shorter cooldowns on summoner spells. These masteries suit the aggressive playstyle. Zyra's passive, Rise of Thorns, turns her into a seed for 8 seconds upon dying, allowing her to fire one last thorn out, which deals true damage to finish your enemies off. Zyra's W is Rampant Growth. This plants a seed in the target area, granting vision in an area for up to 30 seconds. If anyone steps on this seed, it is destroyed but they're revealed for 2 seconds. Other spells can be cast on seeds which turns them into plants. Additionally, it also grants Zyra cooldown reduction as a passive. Zyra's Q is Deadly Bloom. After a brief delay, a bud will explode, damaging all enemies within the target location. If it's cast upon a seed, a thorn splitter will grow. This is a ranged attack plant. Zyra's E is Grasping Roots. This sends vines in the target direction, dealing damage and rooting every single enemy that it comes across. If it's cast upon a seed, it grows a Vine Lasher, which has a short range and reduces enemy movement speed. Zyra's R is Stronger Thorns. This summons a thicket at the target location, knocking off all enemies within its radius. It also speeds up the attack speed of Zyra's existing plants inside the radius by 50% as well. So you want to be using Zyra's skills to surprise enemies by casting Q or E and then following instantly with a seed. And then you can also use these plants to block skill shots. I'm thinking about the Thresh and the Blitzcrank grab in the bot lane. Your playstyle early game wants to be with intelligent aggression. You need to have a bit of patience, and when you catch them, then go in. If you don't, back off. If you're against a hard lane, just counter engage. So let them engage you, then respond with your combos. In late game, you can either peel for your AD carry, and if you can hit an ultimate on 3 or more enemies in team fights, go and do it. Else you can try and snare an enemy carry and ult and do the combo on him, but do bear in mind that you're more likely to hit your combination when the enemy is fighting, so they're not as focused as dodging you. I'm about to show you 2 pictures. The first is possible laning opponents. The second is which AD carries synergize well with Zyra. Now in the description I briefly explained both of these pictures and each champion a lot more, so check that out if you're interested. I hope these pictures give you a general idea of what you might encounter working with or working against in bot lane. As I always say guys, any questions leave a comment, okay? When I play Zyra I start with E, W and then Q at level 3, and then I max my E and then I max my Q next and my W third, taking a point in R whenever I can. For summoner spells I always take Flash and Exhaust, but you can't take Ignite for a kill lane instead. As I said at the start, Zyra is very strong with even just 1 or 2 AP items, so for the builds you can experiment as much as you want. Generally you want to start with a Fairy Charm, Sight Ward, Vision Ward and a couple of red pots. Then you want to go into your Sightstone, Philo Stone, Just Lucky Pick and Boots. And if you're feeling brave, take Sorcerer's Shoes or take Lucidity instead. I take Chalice because I always run Mickles on my supports, and I finish that Ruby Sightstone as soon as possible. But a typical late build for me would look like Lucidity Boots, Mickles Crucible, Twin Shadows, Ruby Sightstone, and then the final item being Morellicon, Lock of Divine Solari, Bulwark if the enemy has 2 AP champions, or Abyssal Scepter occasionally, but that is very rare. So let's go into that commentary now. Here's an example of the synergy with Varus. Gets caught going to poke, but I flick my ultimate up and he's able to ultimate as well, getting both of his stuns off with his ult. Now bearing in mind Zyra's seeds give vision, here we start doing dragon, and instead of putting a seed down over the enemy wall to see if anyone's there, I don't do that, and Nunu then flashes over and steals it. What I should have done here was put seeds on the other side of the wall and try and snare him before he could flash over and steal. That's pretty much all you need to know to get started with Zyra, everybody. I will be doing a couple of commentaries in the future, so stay tuned for those and they'll be able to help you understand her more. Be aware that I'll also be teaming up with FireLol again on YouTube to turn out a 3-minute guide, so make sure sure you go check out his channel. The link will be in the description along with everything else. If this has helped you guys, leave a comment and let me know what helped you the most, or if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer them, and I'll answer every comment that I can. I do read them all. Thanks for watching. There's links to other videos, go and check them out if you like, and I hope you have a great day. See you later.